I'm 35, not married, no kids, and sometimes I wonder if I'm living life a little differently from everyone else. Hi, my name is Anne, and I'm currently living in Sydney, Australia. Nothing special today, just another normal day in my life. So, come spend a boring day with me. The first thing I do when I wake up is stretch a little. It helps me wake up and get my body ready for the day. Then I open the window to see what the weather looks like today. I always feel so much happier when it's sunny outside. Does the weather affect your mood too? I also take a moment to be grateful for everything I have. I'm grateful to wake up every morning and have another chance to start a new day. While looking outside, I like to do some simple hand and finger exercises. Last year, my arm and hand used to get really numb. One day, I came across a video saying that if it hurts when you bend your middle finger like this, it could be related to a blockage in the pericardium meridian in traditional Chinese medicine. The first time I tried it, I could barely bend my middle fingers on either hand because it was so painful. But I've been doing this exercise regularly, and now I can bend my left one normally without any pain. It's actually helped me a lot, but I've been a bit lazy with my right hand, so it's still pretty hard to bend it properly. If you're watching this video, try it yourself and see how your fingers feel. Let me know in the comments if you can bend them easily. This is the view from my window. I actually moved into this room a few weeks ago, so everything still feels pretty new to me. This place is really close to the train station, so I can actually see the trains passing by from my window. I used to live in another place for about 5 years, and after a while, I felt like every day was starting to look the same. Same place, same routine, same life. So I decided to move somewhere new. I thought maybe a new environment would make my life feel a little brighter and give me a fresh start. I know I'm still very lucky compared to many people out there, and I'm really grateful for what I have. But sometimes, even when everything seems okay, loneliness can still get to me. And there are moments when you feel like the whole world is against you. You work so hard, you keep trying, but somehow you still don't see any results. Sometimes you start to wonder, am I doing something wrong? Am I going in the wrong direction? I think we all have moments like that, but maybe life doesn't have to make sense all the time. Sometimes we just need to keep going and trust that one day things will slowly get better. When I was around 18, my parents were always worried that I might fall in love too young. They would tell me, focus on studying, don't think about getting married yet. But somehow, 17 years later, the problem has completely changed. Now they're worried because I'm 35 and I still haven't gotten married. Sometimes I think, when exactly did we go from don't date too early to why are you still single? But I guess life doesn't always happen according to the timeline we imagined. At 35, I'm still figuring things out. My work, my future, and what kind of life I actually want. I rent a room here and live with the owner's family. There are 4 of them, so there are 5 of us living here all together. I don't have any family here in Australia. It's just me. Actually, one of the reasons I wanted to live abroad was to get away from all those questions back home in Vietnam. You know, the usual questions like, when are you getting married? What job are you doing now? Or, how much are you earning? I know most people don't mean anything bad when they ask. Maybe they're just curious, or maybe that's their way of showing that they care. But when you hear the same questions again and again, sometimes it can feel like a lot of pressure. So I thought living far away would give me more freedom. No one asking too many questions, no one really knowing what I'm doing, and I could just live my life at my own pace. And honestly, I do enjoy that freedom. I can go wherever I want, eat whatever I want, travel when I want, and make my own decisions without having to explain everything to anyone. But I guess everything has two sides. You get the freedom you wanted, but sometimes you also get the loneliness that comes with it. There are days when I really enjoy being by myself. I can stay in my room, watch something, go to a coffee shop alone, or just do absolutely nothing. But there are also days when I wish I had family nearby. Maybe someone to have dinner with after work, someone to talk to when I've had a bad day, or just someone to ask, "Have you eaten yet?" It's funny because sometimes we spend so much time trying to get away from something, and then one day we start missing the little things we once wanted to escape from. I guess that's part of living far away from home. You learn to enjoy your freedom, but you also learn how much those small, ordinary moments with family actually mean. Time really flies so fast. Sometimes I still feel like I'm in my 20s, trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. But then I look at the calendar and realize, somehow, I'm already 35. When I was younger, I always thought I had plenty of time. I thought I had time to work, travel, make mistakes, start again, fall in love, get married. Everything could happen later. But the years pass much faster than we realize. Sometimes I look back and wonder, where did all that time go? But I also don't want to look at getting older as something scary. Maybe every year teaches us something. Some years bring happiness, some bring disappointment, and some years feel like nothing is happening at all. But they all become part of our story. At 35, I definitely don't have everything figured out. My life looks very different from what I imagined when I was younger. But maybe that's okay. I'm still here, still learning, still traveling, still trying new things, and still hoping there are many beautiful moments waiting for me. So, these days, I'm trying not to rush too much. Because if time is going to pass this quickly anyway, I want to enjoy the ordinary days too, not just wait for the big moments to happen. The laundry is going to take about an hour, so in the meantime, I'm going out to grab something to eat because I don't have any food left at home. Let's head out together. I feel like having something warm and soupy today. I'm saving the grains for dinner because they still need a few hours to soak, so I think I'll go for some malatang. You basically just grab a bowl and pick whatever you like. Malatang is a popular Chinese dish where you choose your own ingredients, like vegetables, mushrooms, tofu, noodles, and meat. Then they cook everything together for you in a hot, flavorful broth. I grab some sliced beef rolls. Rice noodles. After you choose your ingredients, they weigh everything to calculate the price. I think I picked a little too much today. And I always order the same classic soup base. I don't know why, but once I find something I like, I always end up ordering the same food or the same drink every time. Time to make my dipping sauce. They have so many different sauces and ingredients to choose from. I really like fried shallots, so I always add some. I also add some crispy fried garlic, a little bit of spicy paste, and finish it off with soy sauce. I bring everything back to my table. The buzzer goes off, which means my food is ready, so I head back to the counter to pick it up.
Thank you. Thank you.
I add a little more coriander because I really like it, and it makes the bowl look a bit greener too. Sit down and enjoy the food with me. Bon appetit, everyone. I add the fried shallots to my bowl too. I already ate a little while I was waiting for my food. Doesn't this look yummy? Sometimes, when I look around and see other people having someone to eat with, I do feel a little lonely. Does anyone else ever feel the same way? I'm done with my meal. I got a little too many rice noodles, so I couldn't finish everything. I'm going to an Asian supermarket to buy some brown sugar for my multigrain porridge. They ran out of the brown sugar I usually buy, so I'm going to try this rock sugar instead today. I spotted these jasmine-flavored sunflower seeds, so I'm going to grab a bag. And this snack also caught my eye, so I'm going to give it a try. Let's go pay and head home. I rinse the grains again before cooking them. I put the pot on the stove and turn on the heat. Time to hang up my clothes. I've been losing so much hair lately. It's literally everywhere. I want to add some wood ear mushrooms to my multigrain porridge. It also needs to soak for about 10 minutes or so before I add it to the porridge. I cook the grains for about 20 minutes, then turn off the heat and let them sit for a while. After that, I turn the heat back on and add the wood ear, mushrooms, and some sugar. I also add a little more water. Time to take out the garbage. After finishing all the housework, I head into the city, find a coffee shop, sit down, open my laptop, and get some work done while enjoying my coffee. If you're still watching until now, I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching and spending this ordinary day with me. My life may not be very exciting, but I'm happy to share these little everyday moments with you. If you'd like, let me know in the comments how your day has been. I'd love to hear about it. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!